If you're sitting watching this video, chances are you're looking for the answer to the question, why public speaking? Most of you were required to take the course to satisfy degree requirements, and very few of you saw the course listed or the video title and said, yes, public speaking, that sounds like a good one. It's important then to understand why you're sitting there embarking on this challenge of becoming a better speaker. For this reason, we'll discuss the foundation of public speaking and its evolution through the centuries. We'll look specifically at one major contribution by a Roman philosopher, and we'll consider what it looks like without that contribution to help answer the question, why public speaking? I'd like to begin by giving you a setting for the necessity of public speaking during the Golden Age, which in this case would be 400 to 300 BC. During the rise of the Greek democracy, there became a need for public speaking skills. Many historians actually credit Athens as the birthplace of classical rhetoric. At any time during this period, a man could be called to defend himself in court, and the man's success wasn't dependent upon his alibi or how good his lawyer was or who he knew. It was this ability to effectively persuade the audience. And there weren't schools to teach public speaking like you and I are accustomed to. For this reason, I would like to think that this was also the birthplace of entrepreneurs because there was a need, and Sophists sought to fill that need. Sophists were entrepreneurs. The Sophists saw a need and began to travel from city-state to city-state to teach those who desired to learn more about defending oneself through public speaking. For those of you sitting in your chair watching because you saw the course listing and thought, aha, public speaking, the Sophists are your people. Because the Sophists were wanderers per se, there was little consistency in their teachings, and they actually prided themselves on the ability to teach a student to win any argument regardless of the means. So maybe through style, confusing analogies, flowery metaphors, etc. While the Sophists may have identified the need for formal training, you can see in this timeline there are several scholars who desire recognition or deserve recognition. From the golden age of public speaking, we saw politicians, clergy, and poets draw large audiences, and as a result, Quintilian and Cicero sought to define a true orator. Quintilian wrote that the ideal orator should be a good person speaking well. True to date, I think, as well. Although technological age of public speaking that we are currently in changed the landscape for speakers and really influenced the delivery of messages through radio, television, and really even now any digital device as a means for disseminating a message, Beebe and Beebe's public speaking text would assert that the primary process of developing and presenting your speech is the same as it has been for centuries. So despite the evolution of public speaking methods, the foundation given to us by Cicero, the 5 canons of rhetoric, serves as a lasting foundation for how our speeches may be prepared and presented. We'll discuss those 5 canons next. The 5 canons of rhetoric, or an established way of doing something, gives us a foundation for preparing and presenting speeches, creating an outline for the study of public speaking curriculum. These parts of our study include invention, arrangement, style, memory, and delivery. If rearranged, I watched another online lecture that said we could put them in the order of invention, memory, style, arrangement, and delivery with the acronym I'm SAD. I'm a little bit more optimistic and think that public speaking should make us sad, rather empowered and exciting. So we'll stick with this order, IASMD. The idea of invention relates to our ability to select a topic both appropriate for our scope of knowledge and our audience's desire to know more. Components within this step include strong brainstorming, audience analysis, creating a central idea or thesis, and knowing what type of speech you will deliver. informative, persuasive, or entertainment. Once you've established your topic, selecting a strong organizational pattern in the canon of arrangement will be the key to ensuring your audience remains engaged. Your audience may dictate the organization of your ideas, but it can be done in a variety of ways. The third canon, style, connects with word choice. The text, The Speaker, written by Valzano, Coopers, and Braden, states this canon refers to word choice, phrasings, the level of formality in language as well. This is choosing the best words and phrasing to get one's point across. The fourth canon, memory, is the idea that we know and understand our topic, that we can recall important facts and information that will reveal our credibility as a speaker. While a memorized speech is a format for delivery, this canon of rhetoric can apply to the overall knowledge of the topic for delivery in an extemporaneous format. So rather than thinking this canon means you've got to know every word, think of it as a point in which we learn about the content of our material, enough that we can talk about it with our audience. The final canon, the canon of delivery, connects with our ability to engage the audience in the way we share our ideas. Your audience will impact the format for delivery, but these elements may include proper or appropriate eye contact, conversational delivery, good gestures, and dynamic vocal variety. Glela Jaffe indicates in her public speaking text, focus throughout not on giving something to your audience, but on creating something with them. This can be done through delivery. Now that you understand the rich history of our study, a foundation for this study, it's possible you're still sitting there wanting a clear answer to the question, why public speaking? If showing an employer that you're able to articulate your ideas is not enough, if asking a group of peers to contribute to a cause is not enough, if getting a good grade in your courses is not enough, consider that without the rich history and study of public speaking, without that foundation contributed so long ago by sophists and scholars alike, public speaking could be a fragmented, confusing, and ineffective form of communication. So to your question of why public speaking, I say, why not?